Hello, this is Rolf Wagner, the trainer for SICK Incorporated. We're going to talk a little bit today about modular safety controllers, kind of a new concept along the world of safety where we can eliminate a lot of wiring with these devices compared to using relay logic as we have in the past. And we can actually create some different kinds of logic a lot easier with these kinds of devices. What SICK offers are two different variations. What we call, one is the Flexi Classic and the other is the FlexiSoft. Let's take a look at the Flexi Classic first, and you'll see that these are modular. They attach together. We have 360-degree contact points, which is very rugged and has much better longevity than other types of connections with ribbon cables and things like that others offer. You'll see that there are inputs and outputs on these devices. They become very, very compact. And a Flexi Classic like this, one module being only 22.5 millimeters wide, has 4 inputs and the possibility of 4 outputs also, depending on which module you get. And there are the master modules and the input-output modules, but we also have a strictly input module, which has 8 individual inputs. And they are linked together through those contacts, so that minimizes much of the wiring. And you'll see there's some red buttons on here. By turning these selector switches, you can decide what kind of function is going to be in this product. Is it going to be a light curtain input module? Is it going to be for door switches or e-stops? Is it going to be for muting lamps? Depending on where we select these, we can determine the logic that is in an individual module and the logic between the modules. And we may also have a timer on the bottom where we have the possibility of having off delays, and so those can be set for example, a category 1 e-stop. So with the Flexi Classic, we can stack as many as a dozen of these modules together, giving us as many as close to 100 inputs and many outputs also. The logic available is going to be primarily ands and ors. Okay. Now we also have the FlexiSoft. And we have an example over here, which is our FlexiSoft demo case. And we have e-stop located in here and other devices. But here are the modules themselves. And we can see that there's a CPU module. There may or may not be a gateway. And then our input and output modules. The CPU modules come in 2 varieties, CPU 0 and CPU 1. The difference being, with the CPU 1, we have FE connections where we can connect our more intelligent safety devices like our S3000 scanners and some of our C4000 advanced or M4000 advanced light curtains. It literally gives us advanced communication, so we have much more diagnostic information available from those products, and we don't have to tie up any of the inputs for those particular products. The gateways give us the ability now to communicate all the advanced diagnostics over the gateway, and we have Ethernet, and we have Profibus available, and all the common gateways that are necessary. So all the information that is available is now capable of being looked at from a diagnostic point of view for troubleshooting over the network. We also have the ability to take certain non-safety related information into the CPU and use that in our logic. We also show here one of our I/O modules. These are available in 2 varieties, an input and output module, which has 8 inputs and 4 outputs. We also have a strictly input module, which has a total of 8 inputs and a little lower cost on that. And again, we can stack as many of these as 12 of these modules together to give us a total of like 96 inputs and 48 outputs. And many, many varieties of logic is also available on these. So this is the trend, getting away from safety relays, going to these much more compact controllers. It gives us a much larger density available in the same space, and much more logic capability, eliminating the need for many of the wires. So that's what I wanted to explain to you today, and I hope you have a lot of fun working with these products, because they are really fun to work with, especially when you get to some of the advanced function blocks that are available in these products. Thank you.